Hello, I'm Feldrin and welcome back to Dungeon Siege 3. Last time we left off with deciding what to do with the Cyclopses, and the vote went so much in favor of giving our suppressed proletarian Cyclops brethren rights, as well as fair wages, that I didn't even have to count the votes. Incidentally, giving them rights also coincides with Reinhardt's choice, so that'll give us a bit of influence as well.
The Cyclopses acted in self-defense. They must be given fair wages and treated with respect.
And if they are not, we shall tell them to leave this city forever.
What? Nonsense! The Cyclopses are bound by an agreement. If you wanted my vote, you just lost it. Bah! Tell them I will negotiate their wages. This decision is foolish, but I won't have the Cyclopses leave. The city needs them.
He'll calm down eventually, but you have my thanks, and I pledge my vote to you when the time comes.
After the humiliating events in the Foundry, Meister Castle was forced to resign as Guildmaster of Ironmongers. The Cyclopses negotiated a new contract for higher wages, and with the help of Meister Fiddlewick, formed a new workers' union. For the first time in 100 years, they were permitted to leave the Foundry and spend their newfound wealth in the markets and taverns of Stonebridge. Cyclopses are becoming an increasingly common sight in Stonebridge, and many believe that they will eventually take their place as equal citizens of the town.
Alright, let's also finish up the last remaining side quests that we already completed but need to hand in.
Terribly sorry. Meister Castle has insisted that we have no further dealings with the Legion. Castle believes you capitulated to the demands of thugs. But I am grateful for your help. More of our colleagues would surely have died if not for you.
We fixed the gears as well as we could. The Foundry is impressive when it comes to life.
True. The whole city relies on the power of our furnaces and gears. Here is a little something for your trouble.
And I think that's the last one.
Did you find my men? Are they all right?
Yes, they're safe.
They are? Hasn't bless you, and all the saints as well. I wish I had more to reward you with, but this is all I can give.
I didn't help you for a reward, but if you mentioned this to Castle, we'd appreciate it.
It said that the greatest rewards are not monetary, though I didn't think they meant political capital.
Your generosity knows no bounds, my friend. I'll tell Castle, and I'll raise a glass in your honor next time I'm drinking with my mates.
That doesn't actually have any effect as far as I know.
We owe you for saving us, but that doesn't mean I respect your decision to side with those monsters. I expected more from the Legion.
Alright, and that finishes off the matter of the Foundry. But we are going to run into another big choice pretty soon. The pacing of the game is going to pick up quite a lot. For, I believe, just this video, but still. So let's head outside and see what is happening. Alright, looks like there's trouble brewing. Oh, let's see up ahead where we can find out what's going on.
I'm glad I caught you. There's trouble all over Stonebridge. The Automatons, they've gone mad. They're tearing the city apart.
What happened to all the people?
They're hiding indoors. A few are still on the street, and I'm trying to keep them safe. We're sheltering people in the chapter house, too. Odo's barred the doors.
Everything was quiet a few hours ago.
One moment they were fine, the next they just changed. As if someone took control of them. It's been less than an hour, and they've already taken the main square. They're fighting like an army, working together, attacking every person they see.
All right. What's our plan?
The Automatons are headed for the city hall. You've got to warn the meisters. Save them if you can. I'll be all right. Go.
As you might remember from the Sacred Crypts, the Automatons are actually quite formidable enemies that deal a whole lot of damage very fast.
Rebellious automatons. We should really have some sort of law that prevents that.
Jesus Christ. Shields. Healing. Reinhardt is already down. Let's see, is there anything I can do? Yes, well, let's get the cat out. And then hopefully we can burst it down. This... that should do enough. I'm not seeing as much criticals as I'm used to. Oh well, probably just a stroke of bad luck. Come on, get up.
Well now, that's a great improvement.
Not being dead, yes, being alive is a great improvement above being dead. This section will go fairly quickly. But it's nice to have opponents that are something entirely different from what we're used to so far. Oh, there wasn't even a boss amongst these. It's usually the boss types that can really be tricky. Actually, I would prefer having a shield for them. I do have a lot of health. On the other hand, I haven't been empowering my attacks very much. Let's see. Oh, that's such a lovely spot with all of them in one. Well, that worked out nicely. The guys caught in the firewall all died almost instantly, and the other one died soon after. Firewall is really powerful. And let's see, what can we do here? Fall from the heavens, yes, I do like to have more of that. Volatile barrier is also nice. Everything is nice, but I'm not sure what I should get in specific. Let's just go with this for now. And I was building up this one, and then there's of course Reinhardt. I think I was busy here, yes. More damage. And this was healing, yes, but I only really need 1 point in this, perhaps? No, it's a chance per second, so let's just up that a little bit. Let's see whether we can shake things up a bit. Holy shit. Yes, alright, that works quite nicely. Oh, sorry. I should have gotten Reinhardt back. No. That's so stupid when the targeting system just refuses to work like that. This and this. Oh, God. I thought I was in the other form and about to teleport out of that huge patch of fire that they placed, well, below me. Anything else? Yes, we're almost at the square and then we're almost at the chapter house. Oh, of course, all the gears are now moving as well because we activated the Foundry. And that is a actual boss, isn't it? I wish I had more focus. Jesus, 3 or 4 of those attacks at once. That can probably one-hit me. I need to burst that down before it bursts me down. Good. Inventory full. Christ. Yes, we haven't had a shop in ages. Let me just solve that problem for a second. Alright, I freed up about 20 spots. I hope that's going to be enough for a while. And let's see what's going on in the... no, not the chapter house. Basically, what is it? No, Meister Hall, there it is. I don't think we can actually go towards the chapter house right now. And this guy's friendly. He's just very unwilling to say anything.
The Gent, he was here. As soon as you entered the hole, he fled.
You don't seem hurt. What about the other Meisters?
Just a few cuts and bruises. My own automatons held the doors and kept the enemy at bay. The gent never got to my constables. Bad luck for him.
The gent was here? Did he speak to you?
He threatened us. Told us he was going to bring down the city. The madman said we deserved it.
He fled on foot?
No, he opened one of those shimmering doors, just over there in the corner.
A causeway right here in the Meister Hall. Fascinating. I wonder where it leads.
I'm too important to die. This city needs me.
I told them that technology would destroy the working man. Oh, the irony. Wait, is irony the right word for this?
How utterly unorthodox. Sieging the Meister Hall requires a properly filed writ of insurrective intent.
Goblins are the best. Alright, let's go and try to defeat the Dapper Gent. He's actually quite a formidable opponent. I might have to try multiple times in a row.
You simply do not give up, do you? How much did the Meisters pay you to finish what they began 30 years ago? Tell me, what price does my blood fetch? No matter. Whatever the sum, you will not live to collect.
And here we go. This is a slightly more involved fight than usual.
Those machines appear to be something more. We'll be overwhelmed.
Alright, so we need to destroy the machines that summon automatons, and in the meantime the Dapper Old Gent is going to bombard us with attacks as well, and we're going to have to dodge that. And then there are of course the automatons, which spawn continuously from the machines. That's one of the attacks to be dodged. He's got quite a lot of stuff. Oh shit, I don't have anything. Come on, where's my focus? There it is. The camera is slightly higher than usual, which takes some getting used to for a bit. Also, I shouldn't focus on all those automatons. What should be focused on are those things. Anything else? No. Not for now. Oh, I would like to have Reinhardt back. Shit.
Up and about again. Scholarship waits for no man's land.
With every machine you destroy, you get a short duration where you can go and attack the pedestal that the Dapper Old Gent is standing on. Holy shit, yes, that worked out just okay. That didn't work out the way I wanted it to at all. So where do I need to go? Basically over there. I want shields, I want health, and I want a pet. Also I want focus, but that's something... yes, alright. Most of the attacks that he does are fairly easily dodgeable. It's just that after a while we are going to be pretty much swamped by automatons.
Magic is protecting the Gent.
And the automatons are pretty dangerous. Not right now, but quite soon.
And I shall soon be rid of you.
Yes, that's already quite a few more than I'm used to until now. And his attacks are also going to increase in strength, like that huge AoE thing. I'm happy Reinhardt is still alive. He's not doing a whole lot, but he's alive. Now, let's just ignore them. Where are the things we can destroy? Over there. To use normal holy shit, no. Okay. To use attacks, you don't, to use the abilities that is, you don't actually need focus always. You can also just spend an orb and empower your attack, and then you don't have to spend any focus at all for that attack. Where's the stuff I need to destroy over there? Alright, let's get over there. Shouldn't be too many. Yes. Destroy infernal machines. I know, Reinhardt. We're kind of busy. Good. Shouldn't be too long now.
Surrender yourself, Gent. By all the saints, your judgment is long overdue.
Judgment? By what right? The people of Stonebridge are guilty of far worse crimes than mine. I spit on you. Murderers and traitors, all.
Murder and betrayal? Who do you accuse?
Not you. I've not seen your face before, and you are a mystery. No. I speak of these merry meisters in their pretty clothes and all the people of Stonebridge. They tore open the doors of our chapter house, dragged us into the streets, murdered my brothers, my sisters, the whole damned Legion.
You're blaming an entire city for the crimes of a few.
And what of the children? What of those not even born when the Legionnaires were killed? Are they guilty?
Indeed. I take affront, sir. I am no murderer, and I can name 100 others who had no part.
No, Meister Wolf. You are no murderer. That is true. You simply consort with murderers. Bow and scrape and do their bidding. Bravo for you, sir. Half your people stood by, while the other half did murder. Did you hold the killers to account? No? Then you share in their guilt.
And the people who killed the Legionnaires? They were never tried for murder? None of them?
What could we do? Arrest half the city? Even the constables had sided with Jane and her mobs.
If you claim to be a Legionnaire, then tell us your name.
Archambault du Payen, senior apprentice to the Grand Mage. Last survivor of the Legion.
No, not the last. Look at me, brother. We stood at Hearthfire together 40 years past, spoke the rights, and made our oaths to the Legion.
I remember you. Odo, the tracker, the tireless scout, the watcher of roads. How can this be? In my dreams, I saw the whole Legion dead, scattered around a great tree.
You and Odo were friends?
No, I hardly knew him. I was a mage apprentice. Odo was a scout of sorts.
Scout is a kind word for what I was.
You saw a tree? Was it full of ravens?
Just as you say. Sometimes I see my fallen comrades scattered about its base, an army of corpses, rotting in a foul and twisted wood. Every time I close my eyes, the dream is there.
What about the radiant youth? The child with golden hair? Have you ever met him at the tree?
No. I saw him only once, at my induction into the Legion. Odo was there, and saw him too. I thought he'd turned his back from us. Or just from me.
You're a criminal, but you're a Legionnaire as well.
Hand him over to me and I'll see that he gets a trial. He'll hang, I expect, but that's a quick death. Better than he'd get if we tossed him to the people.
Wait, he's a Legionnaire. He's one of us. And he's a mage. If we give him to the town, all his knowledge is lost.
This man is a criminal, sir. He tried to ruin our city, and who knows how many lives he took. Would you let him walk free?
We need more information before we decide what to do with him.
Ask your questions. I'm sure the constable will be eager to learn how I eluded him so very many times.
The trouble in the Foundry? The Automaton rebellion? That was all you're doing?
My designs, yes. For their execution, I must give some credit to the people of Stonebridge themselves.
Are you mad? The people of Stonebridge? How are we to blame?
If not for your cruelty and greed, would the Foundry workers be so quick to rise up? If not for your murder of the Legion, would you need an army of automatons to defend you? I took what you gave me, Constable, and I turned it against you.
Did you mean to launch the Automaton rebellion when you did?
No, you forced my hand. I'd hoped that the trouble in the Foundry would last a few more weeks, and I'd have time to turn all the automatons against the city. As it was, I turned half to my side at best. Not near enough.
You used the criminals in the crypts. They abducted the automatons, and you modified them.
Yes, you have it exactly. A slow and painstaking affair, but my accomplices were more than willing. Reputation has its benefits, even in criminal circles. Simple enough to bend one's admirers to one's will. Learning how to exert control over the automatons, that was the challenge. Fortunately, I was able to steal as many books from the college as I liked. And I had my own magical knowledge to draw upon, too. It took some experimentation and a few ruined automatons, but I learned.
Witnesses said you could disappear at will. You've been hiding in the causeways?
The Legion left many causeways behind. No one knew they existed, save for me. But they couldn't always take me where I needed to go. The Foundry, say, or a troublesome meister's estate. So I created causeways of my own. Not a simple art to learn. And when I hang, as I assuredly will, the knowledge shall die with me.
You lived 30 years in the causeways? Did you ever come out?
When I wished to come out, I did. The constables were looking for a well-dressed old gentleman, because that was what I allowed them to see. If I dressed as a workman or a clerk, darkened my hair with pitch, I could escape their eyes.
So you moved about the city with ease, kept an eye on the constables, without their knowledge.
Sometimes I clothed myself in rags and tottered about the main square. No one gave me a second look, and I could observe my enemy at leisure.
That beggar! The fellow who shouted rude names at me whenever I drilled the automatons in the square? That was you?
Was it? I'm sorry, Constable. I don't recall.
Why attack Stonebridge? What did you mean to achieve?
To leave these people as they left me. Ruined, defenseless, alone. Their fine city lying in pieces around them. Who else could demand satisfaction for my brothers and sisters? The meisters would never have listened if I had gone before their courts. I was one man, alone, and my survival was inconvenient at best.
Did you intend this all along? 30 years?
No. I only meant to steal back the treasures that they plucked from the Legion's corpse. Tomes of magic. Heirlooms that belonged to friends. But I gained a reputation. I learned that one man can be as fearsome as an army if he cultivates a legend around himself. Only in the last 5 years did I dare to dream of the city's fall. And I came close, did I not? I may have failed, but they will never forget.
All right. I'm ready to make a decision.
The Gent is your prisoner by rights. What shall we do with him?
Well now, we have another choice to make. What are we going to do with the Dapper Old Gent? Are we going to take, well, justice in our own hands and say that he stays with the Legion? Or are we going to hand him over to Stonebridge and pretty much let him be executed by them? Well, alright, I think that's it again for this episode, so have a good evening and then I'll see you next time.